Hey, hello peeps. Right, I've got some thoughts on the Matrix. We all believe we're in the Matrix, yes. Well, I'm thinking about the Saturn Moon Matrix. That's how I'm starting to see it now. Are we in a Saturn Moon Matrix? What do I mean by that? Well, if I look at all the symbolism I've been looking through, even in religion, you know, Christianity, things like that. My sacred geometry I like looking through with the hexagram, which is apparently on Saturn. At the top there's a hexagram. If you look at the hexagram, really it's a cube. The hexagram is a 3D cube. And then if you unravel the cube, what's that turn into? It rolls out into a cross. But the cross is like that. So that symbolism to me is telling me that's your sacred secretion within. You get your Christ consciousness and you can get out the cube, which is a hexagram, which is in the Saturn Moon Matrix. I don't know, because what I'm feeling now is, let's just say we were birthed through Saturn and then we come via the moon to Earth. You know, that could be the birthing canal into this death life. So that's why we keep reincarnating. We're going Saturn, Moon, Earth, Saturn, Moon, Earth, Saturn, Moon, Earth. And it's like we're enjoying it, because down here, all the symbolism, well not all, but there's a lot what is pointing towards Saturn. It's like we're praying back to him, almost. Because in the Star of David, what I've got in front of me, because I've done this ball when I've done my tarot readings, and it's the Star of David, and inside the Star of David is a hexagram, as you will see there. So the hexagram is actually in the Star of David. And you see that, you know, Zionists or whatever, Israel, you know, there's this is everywhere, and I weren't aware until after I'd done the book, you know. And if Saturn is that case with the hexagram, you know, maybe Christ consciousness gets you out of that Saturn Moon Matrix, you know, I don't know. Or you're in there reincarnating for a certain period of time, which I thought of with my calendar I've done on the 25,920, because I support there was a flood. There was a flood 12,000 odd years BC or whatever, 10,000 sorry. So it's around 13,000 years I think we've been reincarnating for since the flood. I mean, I've got an innate fear of like drowning. I wouldn't want to drown, that's my worst fear. Any death is drowning. So maybe that's why. And I'm going off the subject a bit, but I'm thinking, say we are reincarnating in 2012 was an opening, and we can make the jump. We can, like, that's it. We've done it. We've done that bit. And how do you get out then if you have done a bit? Well, I don't know, but I've seen the sun, to me, looks like a stargate. The sun is a stargate to me, because even a lot of the ancients, they look back and like they looked at the sun, they revered the sun, and that's sort of maybe have been hidden a little bit. You know, like they say the sun's bad for you because you're Cancer, and you know, all this sort of stuff. There's nothing wrong with the sun, you know, there ain't nothing wrong with that sun. If anything, just keep your eyes closed to it, could damage your eyes. So we know this, so keep your eyes closed and take the rays of the sun. You know, there's 7 rays, and there's 7 colours, 7 chakras. You know, I support the sun more than Saturn, but it feels like a lot of the symbolism points towards Saturn, so you're worshipping that cycle. You know, I don't want to be in that cycle. I want to be getting out of it. You know, and that's when I've looked at stuff. When you see the symbolism for the sun, you know, they say the Son of God. You know, there it is, right there. You know, because obviously the sun's there, and we wouldn't be. The sun right there, and nature and whatnot. You know, so something had to put that there, you could argue, and that would be problem. You know, there's something out there, obviously beyond all this. I call it source, because I believe we're in a 9 toroidal field, which is maybe time matrix by the Saturn Moon. Would there be time without the moon? You know, we know we've got the 4 seasons and the weather, and all this sort of stuff. Maybe that's our time to be done linear with the moon. You know, could it be daylight all the time going on? As I see the flat plane, flat Earth, with the moon above, and then the sun of all the other planets. Everything's going around above us. That's how I see it. So the order of the planets is probably different than what NASA tells you. You know, I've put Saturn a lot closer because that's how it holds us all in this matrix. And the elite probably know about it because they're probably praying to the sun or something else. They believe in the third eye. That's what all the pyramid signs are, with their eye in the middle. It's all to do with the pineal gland. And then, in order to have that, you'd need Christ consciousness as well. You'd need to get out of the hexagram. So if you're going to get out of the hexagram, you want to get away from Saturn. Saturn. You know, whatever you want to call it. I mean, Saturn has knowledge, you know. Maybe this is just the big learning thing, you know, because you have to go into the dark and spread light. That's where you learn. That's where you get your best learning from, isn't it? When you're in the dark, you're in unknown, you know. Anyway, I'm probably going off a little bit, but yeah, do you support the idea of maybe that's the birth and canal in Saturn, Moon, Earth, and maybe out through the sun, become a star? Could become a star. That's what we're looking to do. I mean, everything points to the stars. You know, all that worshipping they do in Hollywood, and they want to be a star. And, you know, it's all there. That word love's coming around. And if you've seen Star in a Jar, if you've seen that video, look at that video. Type it in YouTube. Star in a Jar, please. You'll love it. I will. Well, I think I'm done. Share me any of your thoughts with me, and you can share yours with me if you like. As always, I love you all. I am peace, I am love, I am 1111 code.